business environment.
Now, it is finally a sigh of relief for the family of gospel singer Rachel Wandeto after the Kerugoya law courts brought to an end a burial dispute involving her family and her husband, Peter Njaramba. In a ruling delivered on Wednesday, the court authorized the release of Wandeto's body to her mother for burial, effectively settling the legal battle between the deceased family and her husband. Our reporter, Catherine Imuraget, has more.
The family of the late Rachel Wandeto can now proceed with burial preparations after the Kerugoya law court ruled in favor of her mother, Sarah Njiri. Delivering the judgment on Wednesday, resident magistrate Harrison Mwangi directed that Wandeto's remains be released to her mother for burial at her ancestral home in Kirinyaga County.
Montezuma Funeral Home Limited shall release the remains of the deceased to the applicant for the purposes of burial.
The court found that despite Wandeto and her partner Peter Njaramba having lived together and having 2 children, there was no proof of legally recognized marriage between them. The magistrate noted that no dowry had been paid, a key requirement in establishing customary marriage under the circumstances presented before the court.
The court is therefore unable to conclude on the material present before it that the respondent has established a valid Kikuyu customary marriage on a balance of probability. Who has the right to bury the deceased?
The dispute had delayed Wandeto's funeral plans on May 28th after Peter Njaramba, the husband, obtained a court order seeking to have her buried at their home in Murang'a County. The order triggered confusion and emotional scenes among mourners who had gathered at Kerugoya Stadium to receive the body from Montezuma Mona Lisa Funeral Home in Kabati. Finally, members and mourners were forced to postpone burial arrangements as the matter moved to court for determination.
The court has clearly given us the go-ahead to bury Madam Rachel Wandeto.
Wandeto hit the headlines after gaining public attention for tattooing President William Ruto's image on her body. Following her death, President Ruto contributed 1.6 million shillings towards her funeral arrangements, further drawing public interest to her final send-off. The court's decision now clears the way for her burial at Kabumbu village in Kirinyaga Central. The family is expected to announce the official burial date in the coming days as preparations resume following weeks of uncertainty and legal proceedings. Catherine Imuraget, KTN, Nairobi.
Let's talk matters how